Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome to our Power of Oil session. So, I'm Manisha. I'm a doTERRA wellness advocate and business leader. I am also a holistic health coach and I'm aromatherapy certified. I'm here teaching because doTERRA gave me the natural solutions to support my family wherever we live and travel. It helped me to see that self care was a true foundation of healthy and happy. And it helped me to fulfill my passion of coaching others to feel their best and at the same time impacting the world. The businesses and oils have truly empowered me to create a life I love with the freedom to travel and purpose to impact others. I am so glad you're here with me today. So, my intention in this class is to help you understand the power of essential oils and how it can change your health and your family's health. We are going to make the world of essential oils easy for you. Now, understand that these classes are often done in person, and how I wish we were actually together sharing oils and a cup of coffee. I know some of you may have tried a sample and others haven't, so be sure to connect with the person who invited you if you need anything. Okay, let's get our class started here. Okay, so I'll have done my job today if you leave this class knowing three cool things about essential oils, how we use them, and how to get them into your home. So I want this class to be very interactive, and if we were together, that would be happening. So please feel free to ask questions in the chat box, or please answer if I ask a question, and I will open up for questions and answers at the end. So let's get started on why we use essential oils. There's been a lot of news lately about using essential oils as a natural alternative to common ailments. And now we will start to tell you why. So the first cool thing about doTERRA essential oils is that they're 100% natural and safe. There's nothing added to the oil or taken away from the oil. They're simply pure essential oils and have great side benefits. They're safe for babies, children, adults, and the elderly. So, oils are extracts from plants that have these amazing health benefits. A pure oil is about 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. One drop of peppermint essential oil is equivalent to drinking 28 cups of peppermint tea. So, they're really potent. So, to help you see how powerful doTERRA essential oils are, let me give you an experience with one of the most important essential oils, peppermint. So if you have a bottle of peppermint with you, go grab it really fast if it's handy, or you can do this after class. Again, if you don't have it yet, get a sample from the person who invited you. So I'm going to get my peppermint here. I'm going to take a drop of peppermint and put it into my palm. I'm going to put my hand and my finger, dab my finger in the oil and put it in my eye. Just kidding. I know of a class where someone was trigger happy and actually did that and it didn't feel good. If you ever get oils in a sensitive part of your body, just use a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil and directly apply it to the affected area. It's going to take that sting away fast. You can actually use a lot of different carrier oils like canola or olive oil. The reason we like to use our fractionated coconut oil is it's really good for your skin and it doesn't leave that oily residue and it helps take the sting of the essential oil away. Okay, so we've got our oil in our hand. Now don't be afraid to dab it and dab the tip of your finger in the oil and press it to the roof of your mouth. How's that feeling? You can really feel everything opening up in your senses opening up. Now, the other way we'll use it is by rubbing it between the palms of our hands and then cupping our hands together and breathing in deeply. Keep it away from your eyes. When you do this, see if you can breathe that in for 30 seconds. How does that feel, right? So that one drop of peppermint was the equivalent of you drinking 28 cups of peppermint tea. So that's how powerful oils are. I'm actually going to take those hands where I have the oil and I'm just going to rub it on the back of my neck. And that's super, super cooling and really, just really relaxing. So, what I love about these oils is the CPTG standard. That stands for Certified Pure Tested Grade. And that means that these oils are completely pure and potent. Pure means that there are no foreign contaminants or fillers. And potent means that each plant was grown in a part of the world where the plant grows best. So, resulting in that absolute best chemistry for the plant. When you have that ideal natural chemistry, the essential oil extracted does exactly what we want it to do for our health. So, that's the really first cool thing about essential oils. So when you start thinking about all the different uses that you can use with these oils, you will just be amazed. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. But they are 100% natural and safe. Now, if we were together, I would be giving you a free sample of lemon. Lemon is one of our favorites for detoxing, cooking, and cleaning. But today, you get our biggest heartfelt shout out for learning about the first cool thing about oils. So, the second cool thing about essential oils is that they're more effective than modern approaches to health problems. Now, if we have any medical professionals watching this video or in our class, just know that we are. What I'm going to share next is going to be very elementary. Most of us on this call don't have the medical training of a medical professional, so I'm going to really simplify things so that it really makes sense to everyone. So we're going to go back to biology 101. So let's say this is a cell in your body, and I'm holding up my fist. And we know that cells have these oily cell membranes. The cell membrane protects the cell. It keeps all the good things in and all the bad things out. Now, two of the things that are harmful to our cells are bacteria and viruses. Bacteria usually form on the outside of the cell, and viruses duplicate the DNA on the inside of the cell. So all you have to remember is bacteria on the outside, viruses on the inside. So let's say you went to the doctor with a bacterial infection. He would most likely give you an antibiotic. And after taking that antibiotic for maybe 7 to 10 days in most cases, it would probably clear up the infection. But often it comes with wreaking havoc on your gut, your hormones, and your immune system. Now, if you had a virus like the cold or flu, what would he say to do? He'd say, go home, drink water, rest, let it run its course. So, the reason why is because most of the modern recommendations are water based synthetic agents and frequently come with side effects and addictions. Water and oil don't mix. So, if the recommendation from your doctor is water based, it will have a really hard time penetrating through that oily cell membrane and stopping the duplication of the virus on the inside. So essential oils are different that they're oil based, which means they can permeate that cell membrane. They work on a cellular level without side effects or addictions. They just have side benefits and they combat the bacteria on the outside of the cell, preventing the duplication of the virus on the inside. That's why they're often more effective than modern approach to health problems. So that is the second really great thing about essential oils is that they are really effective. Now, if we were together in a class, I would share some lavender with you. It's so calming and so good for all things skincare, especially burns. So another great oil to talk about. The third cool thing about essential oils is that they are cheaper than traditional medical care. So let me explain. If you have a copay for visiting the doctor, and then you have a copay for your prescription, right? If they prescribe you an antibiotic, right? So think of how much that would cost. Now, maybe you live in a country that doesn't have copays, and that's okay too. This is going to make a lot of sense to you as well. So, when someone in my family has an ear infection, we rub 2 drops of lavender and 2 drops of Melaleuca around the ear and we put them to bed. 12 hours later, the infection is cleared up. And it cost us about 64 cents. So, whether it cost you $20 for the copay and the prescription, or whether it costs you zero because you live in a country with free medical care, essential oils are still less expensive than the gas in the car you pay to go to the doctor's office. So that's not even including the half day of work you probably have to take off for this emergency. And we also haven't taken into account the fact that antibiotics damage your gut and that you might have to buy extra probiotics for 2 weeks to fix the damage, which is even more money. So we save hundreds of dollars a year in medical costs because of essential oils. You cannot afford not to use natural solutions. That is why essential oils are cheaper than traditional medical care. And that's the third really great thing about using doTERRA essential oils. Now, if we were together, I would pass around my frankincense. That is the king of oil. We always say, when in doubt, get the frank out. It repairs the body at a cellular level. And who doesn't want that? So we've just gone through 3 reasons why essential oils are so important to use. They're natural and safe, they're effective, and they're affordable. So now let's start talking about, now we know that we should be using essential oils for natural health care. Now, who's ready to learn about how we use the power of these oils? The first way to use essential oils is aromatically. So if you take your finger and pinch right above the bridge of your nose and put your other hand on the back of your head, you'll know that right under your fingers is your olfactory nerve. So you can take your hands off now. That olfactory nerve sends messages to the limbic system in your brain, which in turn sends messages all over the body. Sometimes people think it's hokey to say oils could affect them just by smelling, but let me illustrate. So when you go to the hospital for surgery and need to be put under, how do they deliver the anesthesia? They don't give you a pill and they usually don't give you a shot. They ask you to breathe through a mask and count down to 10. And most of us are completely under before we even get to 10. So when you breathe those synthetic compounds through the mask, your olfactory system is powerful enough to send signals to your body to knock you out in under 10 seconds. It's the fastest way to access the brain. And this happens exactly the same way with natural compounds found in essential oils. So when we breathe in natural compounds from essential oils, they hit our olfactory nerve. Olfactory nerve sends signals to the limbic system, which in turn sends signals to the rest of our body. And this can happen in as little as 30 seconds. So there are a few ways to use essential oils aromatically. You can breathe them from your hands, like we did earlier with peppermint. You can use them in a diffuser, like I have here, or you can actually breathe them directly from the bottle. So if this is Northern Escape, and this is what was in my diffuser, but if you were given samples before this class, then you may have a wild orange. Okay, so open up your wild orange and put a drop in your hands. Okay, and now use your hand as a diffuser. How does that feel? To me, it just feels like sunshine. Okay. Now, not only does it smell really good, but wild orange has natural compounds that help with stress and depression. So I take wild orange with me wherever I go. It's a very well used oil in our home. And also, we use it in our diffuser a lot. Now, I can tell you what I just did with my hands with the peppermint, which I can still smell, and then the wild orange is actually a great combination of oils we use in our diffuser as well. So it's really uplifting and it's really invigorating. And it's one of our morning blends. So another great way to use oils aromatically. And when we say aromatically, we're saying this leads to the aromatherapy, right? So you hear a lot about aromatherapy wherever you go. And this is what we're talking about. We're talking about taking the oils and really changing the mood of the room or of, what's going on in our mind. And that's exactly how we're using our essential oils aromatically. Now, the second way to use essential oils is topically. So you can actually apply them directly to the skin. For children and people with sensitive skin, you'll want to dilute them with fractionated coconut oil. And what the fractionated coconut oil will actually also help do, it will help absorb the essential oil and carry it into the pores. So it's a great, great thing to use. You can even apply oils to the bottom of your feet, including babies, and it won't bother them. The pores on the bottom of our feet are really big, and the oil absorbs very quickly into the bloodstream. It's a great way to get oils in your systems fast. So some of the health concerns you would want to use oils topically for: any skin issues, any muscle pains. So those are great ways to use our oils topically. And even if you're not using fractionated coconut oil, you can also use other carrier oils. So keep that in mind. Now, the third way to use essential oils is internally. So, these essential oils are not only safe to use internally, they are recommended. The CPTG standard, the certified pure tested grade, means that these oils are a medicinal grade and they're completely safe to ingest, unlike other brands. So you can put them in your mouth or drink them in water. I always have my water bottle and I will just go ahead and put drops of usually a citrus or a mint in here. And then if there are oils that you need to use for certain reasons, like internal reasons, you can also put them into a veggie capsule and it's like concocting your own natural remedy. So some of the reasons you may use that is maybe for cellular repair, maybe if you're starting to feel sick, or if you're having other kind of things where you need to take them internally, you would actually go ahead and use them in those ways. Okay, so one thing I do want to say is that when I'm talking about using oils internally, I am only talking about doTERRA. And also, once you start using these oils, we will teach you through our education, our support, our resources, which oils are okay to take internally safely. So you will get all that education from us. Now, I always like to talk about oil testimonials. This is a fun part of the class. So, I'm gonna, because we're on Zoom, I'm gonna actually go ahead and share one of my oil stories, and that comes with Deep Blue. Deep Blue is our muscle blend, really our relaxing blend. And this is Deep Blue, and this actually comes in a rub, and it also comes in an oil. So when I was pregnant with my second son, I had just a really long day one day, and I threw out my lower back. Now, throwing out a lower back is always painful, but when you're really pregnant, it's really debilitating. I was on the sofa for 3 days. I recovered from that, and it seemed like every year after that, I would throw it out 2 or 3 times a year. And I would really be on the sofa for 2 or 3 days each time. And, just taking a lot of medications for it, trying to put a lot of, creams and just trying to really manage that pain for the few days until it resolved itself. And it was really hard. I mean, with having the little kids. And what happened after a couple of years of that, um, I started getting worried about my back going out. So every time I had to pick up something from the ground or every time I had to do a lot of activity, I just had this like extra anxiety that I put on myself because I just kept thinking that my back would go out. Well, that my son is now 20. So that went on for about 18 years. And then I met doTERRA. So one of the first things that I wanted to work on in my body and for my health was getting rid of that reoccurring back pain. And that was really, really important to me. So Deep Blue became really important. And I'll have to say that in the 2 years that I've been using Deep Blue proactively, I haven't thrown my back out. And that's huge because now at this point, I'm not even worried about throwing my back out. And I'm not going to say it's not going to happen, but I just took all that anxiety away because I had a solution. I had something to use for my back pain. And as you start using oils and using them for certain purposes, you will find your stories, you will find your testimonials, and you will discover that you've found things to use that are natural and safe and that you're completely comforted that they're going to be there for you when you need them. So I love to hear about power of oils working, right? It's such a game changer to swap those old habits of toxic over the counter products and switch into a more natural lifestyle. And that's really what doTERRA wants you to start thinking about when you come to these classes and you start using your oils, because that's exactly what we are. That's our goal. That's our goal, to have less toxins that we take in on a daily basis. So now let's talk about how we get these oils into your home. So there are really three ways to purchase doTERRA essential oils. The first way is retail, and nobody here is going to buy retail tonight. If you're coming to my classes, you're not going to buy retail. You'd only buy oils at retail if you were like at a chiropractor's office, a spa, or another professional setting. It's the most expensive way to buy oils. The second way is wholesale. So this is kind of like having a Costco card where you have an annual membership that gives you access to great products at the best prices. So with doTERRA, having a wholesale membership allows you to buy at 25% below the retail price. You also get access to all the buy one, get one frees and all the special promotions that come around because you're a member. Now, the third way, and the only way I buy my oils now, is below wholesale. So, this is the smartest way to buy your oils, and you're going to learn more about this a little later. This is part of our loyalty rewards program, which you can choose to opt into or you don't have to, but it's actually the cheapest way to get your oils into your home. So, as you have listened tonight about the power of essential oils and how it can change our lives, you might be thinking, wow, this is more than I imagined. Well, doTERRA wants to support you with this essential oil journey. And our goal isn't that you just have one bottle of Melaleuca for acne or Deep Blue for pain. Our goal is to teach you how to live a natural lifestyle so that when things come up like pain, allergies, cold, or flu, instead of reaching for medicine, you can reach for natural solutions that don't have those side effects. So doTERRA puts together kits that are cheaper than if you bought your oils individually. So if you add up the cost of all the oils, the kits are always going to be cheaper. They bundle them together in these great sets. So all the bundles include a free wholesale membership, and if you'll have everything you need at your fingertips, including all the resources, all the education, all the support, and all the inspiration from our team, because sometimes we need that to keep going on our journey. And our biggest goal in this is to have you keep going on your journey and really make it a lifelong thing. So let me tell you a few things about the kit. First kit I love to talk about, and I always like highlight this kit, is the Healthy Essentials kit. It's our big bottle kit. So this kit has the 10 most popular oils. Um, Many we've talked about today. And these are the 15 ml size bottles. These are 250 drops each. The kit's going to support you in swapping out toxic daily over the counter and give you that boost of aromatherapy that will really change the mood of your home. It also has a 4-hour diffuser. And what I love is that the kit saves you 105 off the wholesale cost. So it's a great, great value. We also have a Healthy Habits kit, which includes 5 of the top oils, plus the LLV supplements, a deep blue rub that I talked about earlier, the digestive, and some of the digestive products like enzymes and probiotics. So I just want to touch here on these brown bottles, these lifelong vitality supplements. They're actually our foundational daily support. Now I can't go into everything about them in this class because we'd be here for a long time, but these will give you help with getting you the vitamins, minerals, omegas, and cellular support to give you that vitality you need on a daily basis. So, and in case you didn't know, it's actually our most popular item. Foundation is so important. We will teach you all about that through all our support. Now, one thing to remember with the LLV is that doTERRA does give you a 90-day money back guarantee, and that's just huge. So, um, a 30-day, sorry, money back guarantee. So you can try them for 30 days. And if you don't feel the value, you can return them, empty bottles and all. But I actually don't know anybody who has returned them. So this is a great, great starter kit for anybody who's looking to kind of swap out that way. And then on the right of this picture, we have the Healthy Start Kit. So we call this our small bottle kit. This kit is great if you're really just wanting to give oils a try, and it comes with, again, the 10 of some of the most popular oils in the smaller 5 ml bottle size. So that's about 85 drops with it, and you get a really nice diffuser. So these diffusers you can travel with, so they're amazing. I take them to hotels, I take them into Airbnbs, wherever you want to go. You can just take your oils and your diffusers with you. So let me give you a little tip. Before we go on, the Healthy Start Kit that you're looking at here has 5 ml bottles. And the Healthy Essentials Kit that we talked right about before has 15 ml bottles. So the Healthy Essentials Kit is a much bigger kit, right? And that has 3 times the amount of oil, but it's not 3 times the price. So the Healthy Essentials Kit is definitely a better value than the Healthy Start Kit. But again, you can start anywhere. Both of these will include the wholesale membership. Then let's touch on the Healthy Home Kit. This is a range of items including top oils, non-toxic cleaning, personal care products, and it also includes a diffuser. So this one saves you about $90 when you buy the kit. And then here on the right-hand side, the Natural Solutions Kit. This is actually my favorite kit, and it's how I started with doTERRA. It has everything you need to replace your entire medicine cabinet. So you've got all the most important oils, you've got the 10-hour diffuser, the amazing digestive enzymes and probiotics, to support your gut, and the incredible immune items and oils and soaps, sanitizer, and even soft gels. And then finally the supplement trio, the lifelong vitality. So again, this is a great kit. And I mean, you can start with this and you can switch so much out of your life. It's really just swapping, right? Swapping things you're already getting for these natural solutions. So this kit saves you about $250 off the wholesale cost. So it's by far the most cost effective way to get started. And then we have the Simple Solutions Kit. So this kit, this is another great entry into doTERRA with just 4 items. It's got the Deep Blue Rub, the Serenity, which is calming, the On Guard, which is protective, and the Lemon. So these are some amazing things to get you started. And it's fully customizable as well. So you can add in the extra support you personally need, that's best for you. So if you see here, you can add in something for anxiety and stress, maybe for pain, maybe for digestion or sleep. So this kit also includes the doTERRA membership for a year. So it's a great, great entry point to get you started on using doTERRA in your wellness. Now, because we are in Diamond Club, and this is kind of an exclusive event, this is not awarded to everybody, but our team is in Diamond Club. And what that means is that we get to give away free oils. So if you look at these kits, for the first 3 or 4 kits, you're going to get a free citrus bliss. I mean, that's our invigorating blend. It's like, it's like just all sorts of goodness and sunshine in a bottle. It's so amazing. And you get a 15 ml of that. Now, if you go for the larger natural solutions, or if you hit what we call 300 PV, which is our point value in your first order, you can get the citrus bliss and you can get an adaptive of 15 ml. Adaptive is our calming blend. It is just everything to take away the anxiety, the jitters, and to really kind of like ground and bring down the high note anxious feelings. So these are great oils, and if the kits aren't working for you, we will absolutely curate a kit that works best for you. You can also do any products you want and just pay that membership fee, and that is $35. So $35 to get the account. And then you pick your items, or it's waived with any of these kits. Now, I will tell you right now, while we're in Diamond Club, you should be doing 100 points. So reach out to the person who invited you into our session or who shared this recording with you, and they will help you find the right solutions for you. Okay, so this is one of my favorite parts of the class where you get to write down your top health challenges and then discover solutions that can help you solve them. So if you have anything that you would like to talk through, let's do this. Let's have you go ahead and write them down, and then we can, go through those right after the class. So go ahead and write them down. And after you write them down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a resource with you. I'll just share the resource now. It's a book. So these resources are great because as we start using our oils, there are a lot of oils. And sometimes it's hard to know exactly what to use. Now, you do have us as your wellness advocate to help you and to answer your questions, but sometimes you just want to take that control for yourself. So you can look through here. So these are the essential basics. There's also a great app. So there's so much information on essential oils right now. And because we are talking about doTERRA, the most tested, the most trusted, we will tell you which resources we find are best for our oils. Now, let's say like you were looking in here and you thought, oh, you know what, I just can't focus. I'm working on something and I can't focus, right? So you would go to the focus and concentration and it'll tell you single oils that you can use. So, lavender, clary sage, cedarwood, and then it'll tell you the blends that you can use: in tune, motivate, balance, and then some other things that you can learn about how to use the oils with focus. So really, really empowering, and absolutely a great resource to keep you going and using your oils. So now I'm going to switch gears a little bit while you're thinking about, what you want to write down for yourself. But there are three types of people who come to our classes, and we always like to talk about this. The first type of person is excited to live a natural solutions lifestyle. So when they learn about the power of essential oils, they can't wait to share the products with their family. doTERRA supports this person by providing free monthly essential oil education. Second type of person is sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, my mother needs these oils, or I want my friend to learn about this. And these people naturally want to share what they love. doTERRA supports this type of person through a generous system to reward people who share the products. So as people consistently share over time, they can actually have their oils they purchase paid for each month. So we call this free natural healthcare. And there are thousands and thousands of people all over the world currently receiving free natural healthcare from doTERRA. And then there's a third type of person who has been watching me the entire time and thinking, that's what I want to do. I want to change people's lives through educating people about the power of essential oils. So doTERRA rewards this type of person through an incredibly generous compensation plan. And as these people educate others about the power of essential oils, they can actually earn enough to supplement or even replace their income so they can become financially free. So, as you are sitting here and thinking about what you want out of doTERRA and why you're here today, just remember that we're here to help you, right? And we have a lot of resources, and also we have a lot of um, events that you can come to and learn more and more. So in whichever way you choose, you will absolutely learn more. Now, if you choose that you would like to start sharing with your friends, let's say that you want to do a class and you want to host a class, we're actually here from you. We're here for you. So book a class with us for this month, and you'll just see that once you get um, your friends and family into natural solutions, everyone's just happier and everyone is just healthier. And we will give you a reward for hosting a class. So please do get on our schedule and let's get the message out that natural solutions are just so important for all of us. So I just want to thank you for either coming to the class, watching the live stream, or for watching the recording. Please do reach out to either me or the person who invited you or shared this recording with you. And we would love to get you started on your doTERRA journey. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for explaining. It is very helpful.
Hi.